episode. I am one of your co-hosts, Coach Mack, the founding health coach of Running with Bacon, where I help women become their fittest, strongest selves, one small step at a time. And I am joined, as always, by my co-host, Renata.
Hello, everyone. It is Renata from Nourish with Renata, your intuitive nutrition coach, and I'm here to empower you to nourish your body, mind, and spirit.
Yes, and we are nourishing all of them today with today's question, which admittedly, I don't really have an answer for, but I want to talk about it because it is everywhere. And we're talking about gut health today. And so I've heard prebiotics, I've heard probiotics, I've heard greens and fiber and yogurt and kimchi and all of this stuff. And our gut affects our mental health, our physical health, probably our spiritual health too. But just our gut is like it's the weight of a man's heart, you know? We all have heard this stuff. So it's got to be really important. But there's so much information out there. There's so much stuff. Where do you even start? How do I know what's true? Is it all just people trying to sell me supplements and stuff and cleanses or detoxes and it's like gut health. I would say it's like verbal vomit of gut health, but that sounds way too close to home. Yeah. So, but I also know, and I hope you will share about it, is you have a challenge that just started, and I want you to tell people about it because I think it can help clear up a lot of the confusion. So first, can you tell us a little bit about gut health and maybe why it matters? And then tell us about your challenge and how people can join, because I think it's going to be something that a lot of people want in on to really just clear out the confusion and nail down the strategy.
Yes, I'm so glad that you brought this up because I have quite a history when it comes to gut health. The first thing I will say is gut health has become such a buzzworthy phrase and people don't really understand what it means. So first things first, the gut gut health doesn't just simply relate to the stomach, although that would make it a lot simpler. It actually relates to your entire digestive tract, which starts from the mouth through the esophagus, into the stomach, through all the intestines and out through the rectum, right? So it's this huge, huge system that influences things like how well we break down food, how much of the nutrients from food that we actually absorb into our system in order to help us to be healthier, and then how well we eliminate any excess waste, right? So the interesting thing about gut health is it's not just literally at the core, it's also figuratively at the core of our health and wellness. Having good gut health impacts our immunity. It impacts our brain health. It impacts our mood and energy levels. I mean, it literally can impact how quickly you recover from workouts. It's a fascinating topic, and more research is being done around gut health every single day because it really is such an intricately woven system that scientists are still discovering more and more things about it. So when it comes to gut health, the reason why I'm so passionate about it is because there was a time when I had terrible gut health. And what I mean by that is, last year I was diagnosed with shingles and they gave me this antiviral medication to take. And it just absolutely wreaked havoc on my gut. I mean, I literally couldn't barely eat anything without having to run to the restroom. I think you know why. And I had horrible stomach pains. And for anyone that's ever had debilitating stomach pains, it really puts a damper on your social activity. It's really challenging to even just like get on the phone with people or to do much of anything during the day because it's so painful. In addition, there have been times when I felt excessively bloated, especially when traveling, or for instance, feeling very constipated because you couldn't use the restroom while traveling. And so many people have felt the same way. So when I finished those antiviral medications, I knew that I had to seriously heal my gut because everything was not working properly. So I went about this 30-day, what I call intuitive gut healing journey, where I did really, really simple things to help to heal my gut. And these things were based upon science. They were based upon things that I knew worked for me in the past and things that I'd seen being really helpful for other people too. And what was really cool was that after that 30 days, I had amazing results. And not just things in terms of not having to run to the restroom, which is very important too. I also was able to see my bloating reduced. I was able to see my inches reduce, weight reduce. I actually had more energy, my mood improved, and so many other things, including my skin health. So these things, what I didn't realize at the time was that I was learning so much about gut health because I wanted to heal myself through food, that it would eventually get to the point where I was like, holy cow, why am I not sharing more of this with more people? And so that's why I decided to create the Nourish Your Gut Challenge, which is 30 days of really simple daily habits to help heal your gut and create your healthiest and happiest life. Because as we know, the gut relates to everything in our body, mind, and spirit. And when we work on that, it can have an amazing ripple effect out into everything else too.
Love it. Oh, so good. And if you are interested in signing up for Renata's challenge, I will put all of the information in the description box below. It is not too late to start. You can do it right now. Sign up, join, and heal your gut. And I will tell you, everything you were talking about, if you've ever heard the phrase about our body is the hardware and food that we eat is the software, it rings so true when you start looking into the effects of gut health and how profoundly it affects all of our systems. And like you were talking about, even your mood, things like that. It's amazing. So again, if you are interested, if you are even curious about what is this, how does it like, is this going to work for me? Do I have to, they don't have to buy any supplements from you, right? They don't have to like go out and do this very specific grocery store haul. They sign up with you and then you make it super simple for them, right?
Exactly. Because the thing is that I don't want health to be inaccessible for anybody. And I believe that you feel the same way. So when we can break things down into their simplest components, it just makes it easier for everyone to not just have access to the things that will literally have an impact on your gut health, but it makes it manageable. It makes it doable. And so that is the key, because we can tell you all the tips in the world, but if you're not implementing them, nothing's going to change. And so the key here is let's have implementable daily habits that actually make a difference.
Oh man, habits, you're speaking right to my heart.
Yay.
All right, well, go sign up for Renata's Nourish Your Gut Challenge. Link is in the description box below, and we will see you in the next Q&A episode.